how are you? Uncle Dan here again. We're going to talk today about how to deal effectively with price shoppers. Okay? So anyway, listen, here's the deal. If somebody calls you on the phone and they demand a price from you, that's their motive, their commitment is to get a price from you, right? You know from experience, if you give them the price, they're gone. They're going to say thank you and hang up. So you can't go to price right away. You can't do that. So you have to do what great politicians do. You hear politicians, especially now with all the elections going on and all the primaries and everything, great politicians pivot. They never talk about the real issue. They always change the question, change the conversation around. That's what you have to do. But it has to be relevant. You just can't, if they call up and ask about price, you have to talk about something that's relevant, yet not about the price. So you have to open new possibilities. So for instance, you might say something like, well, I'd love to talk price with you. I'm going to talk price with you. As a matter of fact, at my company, nobody's going to beat us on price because we are very, very, very competitive. But let me tell you about something else. When you work with me, and then you change the direction of the conversation. You don't ask them, you just do it, right? And after you change the direction of the conversation, in this new direction of the conversation that you started, you have to make a big, giant commitment to help them, to take care of them, to be their ally, to be their partner in whatever it is they're calling about. You have to be their partner in this thing. You have to create that. And that's why we talk about, in my work, we talk about storytelling and we talk about making commitments. You have to change the conversation. You do that by making a declaration, right? I'd love to talk with you about price, but I'm going to talk about this now. And you go off in that new direction. Then you may want to circle back, right? It depends on how the conversation goes from there. A lot of times, price was never the real issue anyway for the customer. So when you change the topic and you have a narrative that's really powerful about how you're going to help them and how you're going to be a partner and all this other stuff like that, they forget about price. And it starts a whole new direction for the conversation.